Hello, dear friends. First, let me say how wonderful it is to have you here. Life after 60 can be one of the richest and most vibrant phases of our journey, and with the right choices, we can continue to feel energized, joyful, and fully engaged. Today, I want to talk about something that may surprise you. 3 vegetables that you might want to reconsider eating in the same way you used to, after the age of 60. Now, don't worry. I'm not asking you to give up your favorite foods entirely. This isn't about restriction or deprivation. It's about smart choices, gentle adjustments, and listening to the incredible wisdom of your body. Our digestive system changes as we age, and some vegetables that were perfectly fine in our 30s, 40s, or even 50s can become more challenging to digest or might interact differently with our body's needs. So, why is this important? Let's start with a little biology. As we grow older, several key changes happen in our bodies that affect how we process food. First, our digestive enzymes, the chemicals that help break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, tend to decrease in production. This can make it harder for our stomachs and intestines to efficiently digest certain foods, particularly ones high in fiber or complex sugars. Second, stomach acid production often declines. Stomach acid plays a crucial role in breaking down food, killing harmful bacteria, and helping us absorb essential nutrients like vitamin B12, calcium, and iron. Lower acid levels can make certain vegetables harder to digest, leading to bloating, gas, or discomfort after meals. Third, our metabolism naturally slows down. This isn't a problem, it's simply a normal part of aging, but it does mean that our bodies process calories and nutrients more slowly. Foods that used to sit comfortably in our digestive system may now take longer to break down, sometimes leaving us feeling sluggish or uncomfortable. And finally, our gut microbiome, the community of beneficial bacteria in our intestines, can shift as we age. A healthy microbiome supports digestion, immune function, and even mood, but it also responds to what we eat. Certain vegetables can be fantastic for gut health, but if they're eaten in forms that are difficult to digest, they might create temporary discomfort. This is where the idea of adjusting your vegetable choices after 60 comes in. It's not about avoiding vegetables altogether. That would be counterproductive. Vegetables are packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all of which are essential for maintaining heart health, brain function, bone density, and overall vitality. Rather, it's about choosing the right vegetables, the right forms, and the right portions to make sure your meals support your energy, comfort, and long-term well-being. Throughout this video, I'll guide you through 3 types of vegetables that, for some people over 60, can be harder on the digestive system or may contribute to inflammation. I'll explain why these vegetables can sometimes cause issues, how to identify if they're affecting you, and practical ways to prepare them or find gentle alternatives. My goal is to empower you with knowledge, so you can make informed, confident decisions about what goes on your plate. Before we jump in, let's also touch on the emotional side of this. Food is more than fuel. It's joy, connection, and comfort. The idea that you might need to modify your diet can feel limiting, or even frustrating. But I want to encourage you to see this as an opportunity, not a restriction. Every thoughtful choice you make is an act of kindness to yourself. Each adjustment is a way to listen to your body, honor its needs, and continue enjoying the foods you love, with a little more wisdom and care. A few tips before we begin. Listen to your body. If a vegetable leaves you feeling bloated, gassy, or uncomfortable, don't ignore it. Your body communicates through these signals, and paying attention is the first step toward better digestion and health. Modify, don't eliminate. Often, it's the form of the vegetable rather than the vegetable itself that matters. Steaming, roasting, sautéing, or blending can make a world of difference. Pair wisely. Combining vegetables with healthy fats, herbs, or gentle spices can aid digestion and enhance nutrient absorption. Olive oil, lemon juice, ginger, and turmeric are excellent examples. Small portions, overeating, even healthy foods, can overwhelm a slower digestive system. Start with modest servings and gradually adjust based on how you feel. Keep experimenting. Every body is unique. What works perfectly for one person may need tweaking for another. Patience and curiosity are your allies in this journey. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. The first group of vegetables I want to talk about is the cruciferous family: broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. These are nutrient-packed foods, rich in fiber, vitamins C and K, and powerful antioxidants that support heart health, immune function, and cellular repair. But after 60, they can sometimes cause digestive discomfort, especially when eaten raw or in large quantities. In the next part of this video, we'll dive deeply into why cruciferous vegetables can be tough on digestion, the science behind it, and how to enjoy them without discomfort. We'll also explore gentle alternatives and preparation methods that preserve their health benefits while keeping your meals enjoyable. So, settle in, take a deep breath, and prepare to embrace your health with kindness and confidence. You're about to gain practical insights that will make your meals more satisfying, your digestion smoother, and your energy higher, all while still enjoying the wonderful flavors and textures that vegetables bring to the table. The first group of vegetables that may require a bit more attention: the cruciferous family. This includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and even kale. These vegetables are often hailed as superfoods, and for good reason. They're rich in fiber, vitamins like C and K, minerals, and phytonutrients that support everything from heart health to detoxification. But after the age of 60, they can sometimes present challenges to digestion, and understanding why is key to enjoying them safely and comfortably. So, what's the issue? Cruciferous vegetables contain a complex sugar called raffinose, as well as high levels of fiber. Raffinose is a type of oligosaccharide that is difficult for the human digestive system to break down. When it reaches the large intestine, it is fermented by gut bacteria, producing gas. This is perfectly normal, but as we age, our digestive enzymes tend to decrease, our stomach acid may be lower, and gut motility can slow down. That means what was once an easily digestible meal can now leave you feeling bloated, gassy, or even uncomfortable. Let's also talk about fiber. Fiber is essential for maintaining healthy bowel movements, reducing cholesterol, and stabilizing blood sugar. But raw cruciferous vegetables are particularly high in insoluble fiber, which can be tougher on an older digestive system. This fiber adds bulk, which is usually beneficial, but if your gut has slowed, it can lead to bloating, cramping, or temporary constipation. That doesn't mean fiber is bad, it's vital. It just means that how you prepare it matters. Here's some practical advice for enjoying cruciferous vegetables without discomfort. 1. Cooking makes a huge difference. Steaming, roasting, or lightly sautéing these vegetables breaks down some of the fiber and complex sugars, making them easier on your digestive system. For example, lightly steaming broccoli until it is tender but still bright green preserves nutrients while reducing the potential for bloating. Roasting cauliflower with a little olive oil and herbs softens it and enhances flavor, making it more enjoyable and digestible. 2. Mind your portion sizes. A small serving of 1/2 to 1 cup is often enough to get the benefits without overloading your digestive system. Overeating, even healthy foods, can overwhelm your gut, especially if you're pairing cruciferous vegetables with other high-fiber foods in the same meal. 3. Pair with digestive aids. Certain natural aids can help your body handle these vegetables better. Adding a drizzle of olive oil, a squeeze of lemon juice, or herbs like ginger or fennel seeds can enhance digestion. Even chewing slowly and mindfully makes a difference. It gives your stomach more time to begin breaking down the food before it reaches your intestines. 4. Fermented options. Fermentation can transform cruciferous vegetables into gut-friendly options. Sauerkraut or kimchi, when eaten in moderation, provide the same nutrients along with probiotics that support digestion. Just make sure to choose versions that are low in added sugar and sodium. Now, let's consider alternatives. If you notice persistent bloating or discomfort despite these strategies, it may be worth swapping some cruciferous vegetables for gentler options. Zucchini, cooked spinach, cooked carrots, or peeled and roasted sweet potatoes can provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals without the same digestive challenge. You're not losing nutrition, you're simply honoring your body's current needs. It's also important to understand that not everyone will experience problems with cruciferous vegetables. Some older adults can continue to eat them raw with no issues. The key is listening to your body and observing how you feel after meals. If you notice consistent discomfort, take it as a cue to try cooking them more thoroughly, reducing portion sizes, or substituting with gentler vegetables. Another tip is to introduce these vegetables gradually. If your body isn't used to high amounts of fiber or raffinose, start with small portions and increase slowly. Your digestive system can adapt over time, and gradually increasing intake may allow you to continue enjoying these nutrient-dense vegetables without discomfort. It's also worth noting that cruciferous vegetables contain compounds called glucosinolates, which support liver detoxification and may help protect against certain cancers. Cooking does reduce some glucosinolate content, but it still preserves many nutrients while making digestion easier. If you alternate between raw and cooked forms, you can enjoy both digestive comfort and health benefits. Let's also talk about the emotional aspect of modifying your diet. It's easy to feel like giving up a favorite food is a loss. But instead of thinking of it as avoiding or giving up, reframe it as optimizing your meals for your current needs. Choosing cooked over raw, smaller portions, or alternatives doesn't mean deprivation. It means self-care and respect for your body. Over time, this mindset makes healthy eating feel empowering rather than restrictive. Here's a simple, practical example. Instead of a large raw broccoli salad, try steaming a small portion of broccoli and tossing it with olive oil, lemon, and a sprinkle of seeds or nuts. Pair it with a soft protein like grilled fish or baked chicken, and you've got a nutrient-rich, easily digestible meal. For cauliflower, roasting florets with turmeric, cumin, and a touch of olive oil creates a flavorful side dish that's gentle on digestion. If you enjoy cabbage, lightly sauté it with garlic and ginger, or include a small amount of fermented sauerkraut with your meal for probiotics. The goal is to experiment, observe, and adjust. Each person's digestive system is unique, especially after 60. By paying attention to what feels good and what causes discomfort, you can create a personalized approach that keeps you healthy, satisfied, and comfortable. In conclusion, cruciferous vegetables are incredibly beneficial, but after 60, they may require some modifications to avoid digestive discomfort. Cooking, portion control, pairing with digestive aids, and experimenting with alternatives are all practical strategies that allow you to continue enjoying these nutrient-rich foods. Remember, the focus is not restriction, it's adaptation. Your meals should nourish, energize, and delight you, not leave you bloated or uncomfortable. Now, let's move on to another group that may require mindful attention: nightshade vegetables. This family includes tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplants, and white or red potatoes. Like cruciferous vegetables, nightshades are nutrient-rich and delicious, but they contain compounds that may cause inflammation or digestive sensitivity in some older adults. Understanding these effects allows you to enjoy nightshades in a way that supports your overall health, comfort, and vitality. Nightshades contain natural compounds called alkaloids, such as solanin and tomatine. In small amounts, these compounds are generally safe and even contribute to the plant's defense mechanisms. However, as we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to certain chemicals, and some people may notice joint stiffness, mild inflammation, or digestive discomfort after eating nightshades. The symptoms are subtle, often appearing as bloating, mild gas, or a sense of heaviness in the stomach, rather than anything severe, but they can impact your overall sense of well-being. Another key factor is that nightshades are often eaten raw or lightly cooked, especially tomatoes and bell peppers. Raw nightshades are high in insoluble fiber, which, as we discussed before, can challenge a slower digestive system. Potatoes, especially starchy white or red varieties, are rich in carbohydrates that may lead to spikes in blood sugar if eaten in large quantities or without fiber-balancing foods. So, what can you do to continue enjoying these vegetables while protecting your digestive comfort and reducing inflammation? Let's explore some practical strategies. 1. Cook nightshades thoroughly. Cooking breaks down some of the alkaloids and fibers, making these vegetables gentler on your digestive system. Roasting, baking, or stewing tomatoes, bell peppers, or eggplants softens them, enhances flavor, and reduces the likelihood of bloating or discomfort. For potatoes, baking, boiling, or roasting is preferable to frying, which can add unhealthy fats and make digestion slower. 2. Portion control is key. Older adults often tolerate nightshades better in smaller servings. Half a medium tomato in a salad, a quarter of a bell pepper roasted with olive oil, or one small baked potato can provide nutrients without overloading digestion. Gradually increase portions if you tolerate them well, but always observe how your body reacts. 3. Pair with anti-inflammatory foods. Nightshades can be enjoyed more comfortably when combined with foods that support digestion and reduce inflammation. Olive oil, avocado, ginger, turmeric, and leafy greens are excellent companions. For example, a roasted bell pepper with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of turmeric or fresh herbs is both delicious and easier on the gut. 4. Rotate or moderate consumption. Some people benefit from moderating nightshades rather than eliminating them completely. Eating them every other day, or rotating with non-nightshade vegetables like zucchini, squash, or carrots, allows you to enjoy variety while minimizing potential sensitivity. 5. Consider alternative forms. If raw tomatoes or peppers are problematic, try cooked sauces, soups, or stews. Slow-cooked tomato sauces or roasted red pepper soups are gentle on the digestive system, rich in flavor, and still provide key nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants. Eggplants can be grilled or baked, which softens them significantly, reducing potential irritation. Let's also talk about the benefits of nightshades, so we remember why we want to include them in our diet when possible. Tomatoes are a powerhouse of lycopene, a potent antioxidant that supports heart health, skin health, and may reduce certain cancer risks. Bell peppers are rich in vitamin C, essential for immune function and collagen production, while eggplants provide fiber, vitamins, and unique antioxidants called niacin, which support brain health. Potatoes are an excellent source of potassium and complex carbohydrates, providing energy and supporting heart and muscle function. The key is balance. Nightshades are highly nutritious, but mindful preparation and portion control are essential after 60. Observing your body's response, adjusting cooking methods, and pairing with supportive foods can allow you to enjoy nightshades without discomfort or inflammation. Now, let's address a common concern: joint pain. Some older adults notice increased stiffness or mild joint soreness after eating nightshades. This is often due to alkaloid sensitivity, though not everyone experiences it. If you notice a pattern, you don't have to eliminate nightshades entirely. Start by reducing portions or trying cooked forms instead of raw. Some people find that peeling tomatoes or removing seeds helps. Others may benefit from spacing out nightshade consumption throughout the week rather than eating them every day. A practical example of a nightshade-friendly meal after 60 might be: breakfast, omelette with sautéed, peeled tomatoes and bell peppers, lightly cooked to soften fibers and reduce potential irritation. Lunch, roasted eggplant and zucchini medley with olive oil, garlic, and a sprinkle of herbs. Dinner, a small baked potato paired with steamed vegetables and a lean protein like fish or chicken. Notice that the portions are moderate, the vegetables are cooked, and the meals are balanced. This approach maximizes nutrients, minimizes digestive discomfort, and keeps your blood sugar steady. Another tip is to listen for subtle signs of intolerance. Mild bloating, heaviness, or joint stiffness after eating nightshades can indicate sensitivity. Keeping a simple food journal for a week or two can reveal patterns and help you make informed choices. Over time, you may discover that certain nightshades are fine in cooked forms, while raw forms or large portions trigger minor issues. Finally, remember that adaptation is empowerment. Your digestive system changes with age, but it also adapts. By being mindful, experimenting, and adjusting your approach, you can continue enjoying a wide variety of vegetables while supporting your body's comfort, nutrient absorption, and long-term health. Now let's focus on the third group: raw high-fiber vegetables. These include leafy greens like kale, spinach, and romaine, as well as raw carrots, celery, cucumbers, and large raw salads. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, but after 60, eating them raw in large quantities can sometimes create digestive discomfort. Understanding why and learning practical strategies can help you enjoy these nutrient powerhouses without bloating, gas, or cramping. The main reason raw high-fiber vegetables can be challenging is their high insoluble fiber content. Insoluble fiber adds bulk to the stool and helps with regular bowel movements, which is wonderful in theory. But as we age, our digestive enzymes can decrease, gut motility may slow, and stomach acid production may decline. This combination makes it harder for the body to efficiently break down and absorb raw fibers. Large raw salads can therefore feel heavy, lead to bloating, or even cause minor cramping. Another factor is antinutrients. Many raw vegetables contain compounds like oxalates, phytates, and lectins, which can slightly inhibit the absorption of minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and iron. For most people, this isn't a major concern, but for older adults, especially those at risk of osteoporosis or mineral deficiencies, it's worth paying attention. Cooking or lightly steaming vegetables can reduce these antinutrients while preserving most of the vitamins and antioxidants. So how can you continue enjoying raw high-fiber vegetables while supporting digestion, nutrient absorption, and overall well-being? Let's break it down into practical, actionable strategies. 1. Cook or lightly steam when possible. Steaming leafy greens like kale, collard greens, or spinach until tender softens the fiber, reduces oxalates, and makes them easier to digest. For example, a lightly sautéed kale with garlic and olive oil retains most nutrients while being gentler on the gut. Carrots can be lightly steamed or roasted to enhance digestibility while keeping their natural sweetness. 2. Use smaller portions. Even if raw vegetables are your favorite, smaller servings, half a cup to 1 cup per meal, can provide nutrients without overwhelming your digestive system. Gradually increasing portions allows your body to adapt and reduces discomfort. 3. Incorporate blending or juicing. Smoothies or pureed soups can be an excellent way to enjoy raw vegetables without the same digestive strain. Blending breaks down fiber, making nutrients easier to absorb and gentler on the stomach. For example, a smoothie with spinach, a small carrot, half a cucumber, and some fruit provides vitamins, minerals, and fiber in a more digestible form. 4. Pair with healthy fats. Adding avocado, olive oil, or nuts to raw vegetables improves nutrient absorption, particularly fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. It also slows digestion slightly, which can reduce bloating and promote a steadier blood sugar response. 5. Rotate vegetables. Avoid eating large quantities of the same raw vegetables every day. Rotation not only helps prevent digestive overload but also ensures a wider spectrum of nutrients and antioxidants. For instance, alternate raw spinach with romaine, arugula, or butter lettuce, and switch carrots with cucumbers or zucchini. Let's also talk about hydration and chewing. Proper hydration supports digestion and fiber movement through the gut. Chewing vegetables thoroughly also begins the digestive process in the mouth, giving your stomach less work to do. Slowing down and savoring each bite can make a surprising difference in comfort and nutrient absorption. 6. Consider fermented or sprouted alternatives. Fermented vegetables like sauerkraut or kimchi provide fiber along with probiotics that support gut health. Sprouted vegetables, like alfalfa or mung bean sprouts, offer a concentrated nutrient source in a digestible form. These can be excellent additions to salads or meals for older adults seeking gentle digestion. 7. Be mindful of your body's signals. Bloating, gas, or discomfort after meals are your body's way of communicating. If you notice persistent issues with raw high-fiber vegetables, it doesn't mean you should eliminate them entirely. Adjust cooking methods, portion sizes, or the types of vegetables you eat raw, and observe how your body responds. Now, let's highlight the benefits of these vegetables. Leafy greens are rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as folate and calcium, supporting bone health, immunity, and cardiovascular function. Carrots provide beta-carotene, an antioxidant that supports vision and skin health. Celery is low in calories, provides fiber, and has anti-inflammatory properties. Cucumbers offer hydration and antioxidants, making them refreshing and nutrient-dense. Even when cooked, these vegetables retain a significant portion of their vitamins and minerals while being gentler on the gut. A practical, balanced approach to incorporating raw high-fiber vegetables might look like this. Breakfast, Smoothie with spinach, cucumber, a small carrot, half an apple, and a tablespoon of chia seeds or flax seeds. Lunch, light salad with romaine, avocado, sliced tomatoes, and a small portion of shredded carrots, drizzled with olive oil and lemon juice. Dinner, lightly steamed or sautéed greens paired with lean protein and roasted vegetables for a complete, easily digestible meal. The key takeaway is that raw high-fiber vegetables are highly nutritious, but after 60, they may require some preparation adjustments to avoid digestive discomfort. Cooking, blending, portion control, pairing with healthy fats, and rotating vegetables allow you to enjoy their benefits while supporting comfort, nutrient absorption, and overall well-being. Finally, remember this: adapting your diet as you age is not about restriction. It's about self-care, listening to your body, and maximizing comfort while nourishing yourself. Small adjustments like steaming, rotating, or blending vegetables can make a significant difference in how you feel, giving you more energy, better digestion, and improved health.